What is your criticism then of the op-ed piece that Yotam wrote?
Well, I think my criticism is rather endless, if I may say so. First of all, I'm deeply disappointed by the fact that he has relied exclusively upon the evidence put forward by the so-called Gaza Health Ministry, who we all know is Hamas, when it comes to identifying the number of people who have been killed inside the Gaza Strip. There's no reason to take the word of a terror organization, and I'm very disappointed that he's decided to do so.
How many do you think have been killed?
I think approximately 30,000 people have been killed. The estimates are that there are approximately 30,000 Hamas fighters who have been killed. Now, that is a very reasonable number. By the way, there are more to be killed, and I'm very pleased that the Israel Defense Forces continues to take the fight to these terrorists inside the Gaza Strip in the careful, principled manner that we do, that I'm sure that Yotam did, that I'm sure that Yotam's peers did, and that I'm confident will continue to do as we ratchet up the pressure against Hamas in Gaza City in the event that the trigger is pulled on that operation.
Sorry, but just to be clear, what is the total number then of civilians who've been killed?
So the estimate currently is that there is something in the realm of 1 terrorist killed, and in that context, 2 civilians killed. So that's a very, very low ratio.
So 60,000 civilians have been killed?
Those would be the estimates right
now. So your death toll...
So
just to be clear...
No, but let me explain what the difference is.
I'm sorry.
Listen to me, it's very important. You don't have to become animated. My death toll is broken down terrorists to civilians. Now, I think in a battlefield, in a combat zone, that's a pretty important caveat to have when throwing out numbers.
But just to be clear, you said that the Hamas...
Do you want me to go on to refute other things that Yotam said or not?
You said that the number that the Gaza Health Ministry, which is Hamas-run, that their numbers were wrong. But unless I'm mistaken, your total numbers are higher than theirs. You've just said 2 to 1. Civilians
what I'm saying about the Gaza Health Ministry, I think this is a very simple point. I don't understand why it's struggling to be understood by you. What I'm saying about the Gaza Health Ministry, and this is something that's been part of this war since the beginning of the conflict, is that there's absolutely no differentiation between terrorists who have been killed and civilians who have been killed. It has to be taken into account. It's not in the op-ed. You asked me to respond to the
So how many
op-ed.
civilians have been killed, do you think?
I've answered your question.
What's the number?
I've answered your question.
Give me the number.
I've answered your question.
I'd like you to give me a number.
A very clear ratio. And one of your great errors is that you continue.
I tell you what, don't worry about my interviewing skills.
You oversimplify
you worry
the
about your
dynamics
maths
of a battlefield.
Okay.
Pardon me?
How many civilians have been killed?
I've answered you about Hamas.
What's the number?
I've then given you the ratio. You can go away and do the mathematics.
No, you can do the maths.
I have told you. No, I've told you. I've answered you.
Tell me.
I've answered you.
Tell me the number.
I've answered you.
Why won't you tell me how many civilians have been killed?
Why won't you take my earlier answer?
Give me the number.
It's approximately 2 civilians per enemy combatant.
Okay,
That's
so let me stop you. Let me stop you.
I'm confident.
So in other words, 60,000 civilians have been killed. Is that what you're saying?
Piers, I've said it to you before. Other people have said this to you. These are estimates. Nobody knows with any certainty.
But you just said 60,000.
No, hang on. Including me, including the Hamas authority, including
Benjamin,
the Gaza
I don't think you realise what you've said.
You'll have to... No, I realise
your
exactly
numbers are
what
much higher than the Gaza-run health ministry. Do you not understand what you've told me?
No, I understand very, very well.
2 civilians to 1 terrorist, 30,000 terrorists. 2 times that is 60. That's 90,000 people have been killed. That is way higher than the numbers given by the Gaza Health Ministry, which you've tried to say are wrong. Are you now saying 90,000 Palestinians have been killed, including 30,000 Hamas? Are you saying that?
The question has been asked and answered.
Are you saying 90,000 have been killed?
Or not? Your question has been asked
Benjamin,
and answered.
Simple question. By your maths, are you telling me 90,000 people have been killed in Gaza? Yes or no?
Piers, I've told you the calculus.
You did.
I've told you the ratio
I've done the maths.
Between the
30,000 Hamas,
and civilians.
2 to 1 civilian to terrorist. That's 90,000.
Of the ratio.
That's 90,000.
I'm very, very proud of the ratio of
Benjamin,
enemy combatants.
I think you know what you've done, don't you?
Yes, I've told you the truth.
You know that your numbers are way higher than the Gaza Health Ministry. The ministry you say has massively exaggerated the death count.
I stand by my math.
So you're
stand by the math.
Okay. So what you're saying, just to be clear, if you stop talking for a minute, just to be clear, Benjamin, stop talking for a minute.
Will you let me respond?
No, I want you to shut up. Right?
Well,
You've now said your opening position with my other guest was that the Gaza-run health ministry cannot be trusted on the casualty numbers. Yet your numbers are way higher than the Gaza health ministry. Explain.
But what? Okay, can I explain?
Yeah.
I've done it already. Will you allow me to explain?
Sure.
Okay. First of all, number one, categorically, I stand by those estimates.
Sure. 90,000.
Stand by those estimates. Yeah, I stand by the estimate.
Okay, so your numbers are way higher than the Gaza health ministry.
You will not let me explain.
Because your numbers are higher.
You're behaving... It's completely irrelevant to the point I'm making. If you'd let me make a point, you'd understand.
You said that their numbers are wrong. Yours are higher.
Doing here precisely
you think more have been killed?
Natasha Hausdorff, you're doing precisely what you did.
Well, you know what? When people talk utter crap, Benjamin, that's what I do. That's what I do.
Will you let me answer your allegation so that people
understand? It's not an allegation. It's just your maths.
Move on.
What is the number?
90.
Okay, great. So you accept then that your number is way higher than the number of the Gaza Health Ministry have put out.
That's not the issue at play.
You literally started this whole debate by saying the Gaza, the big mistake that Yossam was making, the big mistake Yossam was making was believing the Gaza Health Ministry, and actually your number is way higher. Actually, you know what, Benjamin? You're talking complete bullshit. Okay, thank you very much, Benjamin.
Will be remembered.
If you don't shut up, we are going to cut your mic. So if I were you, shut up and let Yossam have the last word.
I work with many of the hostage families.
Oh, shut up, please. Yossam.
You do not speak for them.
All right, cut his mic, please.
You do not speak for them.
Cut his mic.
I work with the hostages.
Okay, thank you.